It turned me into smiley face emoji. It may not be age appropriate, but I will hit an 8-year-old in the face with a participation trophy. Yes, I have zero doubts that this whole world's bound to turn into some Girl Scouts. That censorship bureau's out. So when I started this verse, it did start off lighthearted at first, but it feels like I'm targeted. Mind-boggling how my profit is skyrocketed. Look what I pocketed. Yeah, it's just like y'all have been like jogging in. I've been running at full speed, and that's why I'm ahead like my noggin. I'm the fight y'all get in when you debate who the best, but I saw white chalk and when I step up to that mic, get then. Oh my God, attention, not again. And for my last trick, I'm about to reach in my back, bro. Identifies as black but acts Chinese. Like hacky sack got treat the whole world cause I got it at my feet. How can I explain to you that even myself I'm a danger to? I hop on tracks like a kangaroo and say a few things that to anger you. Cause you're never gonna see me caught sleeping. See the kidnapping never did happen. Like Sherry Papini, Harry Houdini. I vanish into the thin air as I'm leaving like abracadabra. And for my last trick, I'm about to reach in my back, bro.
Clearly one song that got a lot of airplay internationally all around the world. Talk about Eminem with a bit of Houdini as we welcome you to the Brad and Kiara show. It's Ayubowan from Sydney. Another weekend and the last one for this year, 2024. It's been one of those very interesting years indeed. Good morning to you, Kiara.
Good morning, and I'm pretty sure it was during this 2-week period that the person who came up with the term Blur's Day came up with it.
Blur's Day.
Blur's Day, where you're not sure what day it is, you don't know what week it is, you're not sure what you're supposed to be doing because everything is a blur. So it is an actual term that has been coined a couple of months ago, but I'm pretty sure it started maybe towards the end of 2023, and now here we are, 2024, in the Blur's Day period.
Talk about, of course, that holiday period where a lot of people are heading out of town, visiting friends, family, going on that break that they all needed after Christmas. Whatever the case is, keep us in the background. We got the kind of tunes as, of course, we play you the biggest songs played on the Brad and Kiara show over the year 2024. So get ready for a treat like no other. Coming up, we're also going to take a quick look at a few movies that we have been talking about. My Cricket returned over the last 2 weeks. We could not talk much about it during our Christmas edition, but I'll give you the details. We ended the year on a high, which clearly is good news. And yours truly has got a new batting position, which has apparently so far, at least done a bit of justice. Okay. We'll get deep into that. The details coming up as the show continues, as well as we're going to touch on a few topics that would be quite relevant, connecting, of course, the upcoming Christmas dinners that you're going to get invited into over the weekend. Yep, that happens. If you haven't already gone for enough dinners, that's, of course, going to be the case. And managing that, the Christmas dinner table or the lunch table and the leftovers that tend to become what you have to complete and finish over the next few days. We'll touch on all these as the show continues.
It's a time period where you have to get a little bit creative with what's left in the fridge, I think, which is where all these internet searches come very much handy.
We're coming to you from a different part of Sydney. We'll tell you all about it as the show continues. But right now, here's a bit of Galantis, a lighter.
Paper planes in the sky, drifting where the wind blows. Yeah, gravity held me tight, but with you I can let go. I know, when I'm hollow, you take it all away and fill the empty spaces. Don't know about tomorrow, but I know that today I feel a little bit lighter
great songs over the year, ladies and gentlemen, on the Brad and Kiara show will be played back to back today, as it is our last show for the year. Sure hope you're enjoying every second of it, no matter where you're tuning in from. It is a treat, as always, to have you on the show. Now, we're coming to you from a different part of Sydney or New South Wales, so to put it. The Illawarra, it's a beautiful area. We are coming to you from a coastal country town. Kiama is the place. We've been here a few times, but of course, staying overnight for the first time. So it should be interesting as, of course, we explore another part of Sydney and making the best of these mini breaks that we can slot in. We don't have cricket this weekend, as it is the week after Christmas, and then next weekend also we do not have cricket. So I've got 2 weekends off cricket. As a result, we've decided to explore Sydney and make the best of these mini breaks we have.
Whatever you have planned, we hope you have something great going on, whether it's being at home or driving around or enjoying a little bit of a break. We hope you have a fantastic time and, of course, spending it with the people that matter.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll also talk about, of course, Christmas spent differently from the Stevens household. We tried out something different. We were in another part of Sydney, the Hunter region. This is something that we've never done before, where we go out just before Christmas and spend Christmas outside home.
Yeah.
Never done that ever, so it was a different experience.
Yeah.
I guess it was more kind of a relaxed experience for you.
Yes.
The kitchen area was closed. It's also on holiday, which normally does not happen during Christmas time.
Yes.
So yeah, that was something different, and I think they're kind of enjoying this new vibe, which I think is going to be a new tradition going forward. So something that we will be working on. I mean, it's always good to try out different things. This time there were a lot of reasons for us to try this out, but now I think we've fallen in love with this idea. So let's wait and see as to how that unfolds. We will try to, of course, give you highlights from these areas as the show continues.
Today on the Brad and Kiara Show.
Kiara, what's next?
Did your boobs stop working? Did your truck break down? Did you burn through money? Did you
What's next?
Singing low while I pop a bottle off of your chain swinging, clang clang, and it comes
Today on the Brad and Kiara Show.
Kiara, what's next?
Hey, good morning to you. I'm Shani. And I'm Sashenka. We host Kids Power Play today at 1 o'clock, right here on Triple H. But right now, you are listening to the Brad and Kiara Show, the best way to start your weekend.
Connecting a community like no other radio show.
Hey guys, my name's Jared from the Jura Rural Fire Brigade. It's always important to keep up to date with information during a fire season. There are multiple ways you can keep up to date with fires in your area. These include the New South Wales Rural Fire Service website at rfs.nsw.gov.au, downloading the Fires Near Me smartphone app, listening to your local radio stations, and keeping up to date on social media such as Facebook and Twitter. Hey guys, my name's Jared from the Jura Rural Fire Brigade.
Connecting a community like no other radio
Connect
show.
with Brad and Kiara on their WhatsApp global line today. +6147 9191 883.
It's the Brad and Kiara Show
On Triple H 100.1 FM.
And now,
The sound of Sri Lanka.
This is the Brad and Kiara Show.
Hey guys, I'm Niranjan Bibile and this is my song on the Brad and Kiara Show, your home for the best Sri Lankan songs right here in Sydney.
I wanna build my house on a mountaintop. I wanna see the world right from the top. But all of this don't mean anything if I ain't got you. I wanna buy my own yacht, cruise the world with all that I got. All of this don't mean anything if I ain't got you. on the mountaintop. I wanna see the world right from the top. But all of this don't mean anything if I ain't got you. I wanna buy my own yacht, cruise the world with all that I got. All of this don't mean anything if I ain't got you. All of this don't mean anything if I ain't got you. All of this don't mean anything if I ain't got you.
Hi, my name's William Perrott. I'm an instructor at Hornsby Aquatic and Leisure Centre, and this is me on the Brad and Kiara Show. Well, obviously at the pool that I work at, it's a very safe environment. You've got a lot of people watching what's going on. You've got lifeguards, you've got swim instructors, there's a lot of people watching. But when you're at the beach or if you're at a lake, there's not as many people watching what's going on. Parents, my advice to you is be in the water with your kids to make sure that they're safe, or be close to save them whenever they need help. My name's William Perrott. I'm an instructor at Hornsby Aquatic and Leisure Centre, and this is me on the Brad and Kiara Show.
I'm Yevon David on the Brad and Kiara Show.
Thank you to everyone who supported me that weekend, and happy to raise the Sri Lankan flag high.
Catch me soon with Brad and Kiara.
Australia has 4.67 million cases of food poisoning each year. 48,000 end up in hospital, and 38 lead to preventable deaths. To avoid being part of these stats, it pays to look before you cook. Always read food labels for cooking and storage instructions. Know the difference between use by and best before dates. And use a meat thermometer to check the recommended cooking temperature. For more tips, visit foodsafety.asn.au.
What does freedom really mean? At Focus Connect, it means living independently and celebrating all cultures. Focus Connect provides quality aged care services to help you reconnect with your community and live freely in your own home. Our culturally diverse carers truly listen to better support your physical and emotional well-being. Learn more about Focus Connect at focusconnect.org.au. We focus on you so you can focus on what matters. A proud station sponsor.
Is your kitchen looking dreary? Does the idea of renovating your kitchen fill you with dread? Well, our mum and dad can help you. Their business, Sensational Kitchens, has been helping people like you design and build the most sensational kitchens you could imagine since 2017. You should go visit them at the showroom at 987 Pacific Highway, Pymble. Or check out the website sensationalkitchen.com.au and book in a free in-home design consultation. Sensational Kitchens, turning dream kitchens into reality since 2017. Triple H station sponsor.
Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing today? My name is Sashenka. Ayubo one to you. I'm Shanik. We host the #1 kids radio show, Kids Power Play, every Saturday afternoon at 1 p.m. right here on Triple H. So remember to tune in and be a part of our most wanted radio show, a show done by kids for kids.
The best kids radio show, Kids Power Play.
Get a load of this.
Join the Brad and Kiara global community on WhatsApp. +6147 9191 883. It's the Brad and Kiara Show on Triple H 100.1 FM. Connecting the community like no other radio show.
Hey guys, my name's Jared from the Jura Rural Fire Brigade. Something to be aware of this fire season is the change in fire danger ratings that have occurred. We've made it simpler for everybody to understand. There's 4 types of fire danger ratings that you guys should need to be aware of. Moderate, which is a plan and prepare. High, which is being ready to act. Extreme, which is where you should be taking now to protect yourself, your life and your property. And catastrophic, which is if a fire starts and takes hold, lives are potentially likely to be lost, so be prepared for that. For more details on the new fire danger rating systems, visit the New South Wales RFS website at rfs.nsw.gov.au. More information is also available on the Dural Rural Fire Service Facebook page. Just search for Dural Rural Fire Brigade on Facebook. Hey guys, my name's Jared from the Dural Rural Fire Brigade.
Connecting the community like no other radio show.
Switch on.
The Brad and Kiara Show.
My name is Ashwini. You're listening to the Brad and Kiara Show.
Hello, my name is Ovindi, and you are listening to the Brad and Kiara Show.
Hey Sydney, I'm Shania on the Brad and Kiara Show on Triple H 100.1 FM.
The Brad and Kiara Show on Triple H 100.1 FM.
ya. Chain swinging, clang clang, and it costs a lot. Bitch, I'm always at the guala, yeah, and you are keep on going till you hit the spot. Whoa, I'm a big bag hunter with the bow. She got a big bed, number drop it low. Mama called me and she happy with the grow. Never ever fall for a party that's a no.
Just pop the Kenny about a million options. So it's talking to stop doing the agreement. I rock arenas, bringing the peace. I'm bumping that park in the car, pretending I got all the eyes on me. Got a bad baby and she's independent. Too many people older than me, they're seeking attention. When they want me about the goofies, man, I should've listened. And the smell of the money, my strangest addiction.
She tit for dick, I let her lit, I had to dip. I'm on for fifth, I'm all rich now. I bought a whip, I paint, it drive itself. You think, yeah, I'm rich now. Hey, little mama, yeah, you heard about me. I'ma pop you like a pea, yeah, at a mommy. Yeah, feel so hot like I'm chilling on the beach. Yeah, baby in the sun like the Teletubbies. Singing low while I pop a bottle off of your chain swinging, clang clang, and it costs a lot. Bitch, I'm always at the guala, yeah, and you are not back. Keep on going till you hit the spot. Whoa, I'm a big bag hunter with the bow. She got a big bed, number drop it low. Mama called me and she happy with the grow. Never ever fall for a party that's a no.
I've been in the club and taking shots. If you got your mask off in the photo, you getting crap. Hopping out the function. The CVS is like a block away. Bought a moisturizer, my ice cold is dry on my face. Don't need that VVS, my ice is fake. Your life is fake. I choose to do it for my pocket's sake. You're basing your opinion, so what the major says, I renovate. The bad energy I erase.
Yeah, I don't really ever wanna top. Only really ever wanna top. Guess I'm going back to the side. At least this money never really stops. Hey, little mama, yeah, you heard about me. I'ma pop you like a pea, yeah, at a mommy. Yeah, feel so hot like I'm chilling on the beach. Yeah, baby in the sun like the Teletubbies. Singing low while I pop a bottle off of your chain swinging, clang clang, and it costs a lot. Bitch, I'm always at the guala, yeah, and you are not bad. Keep on going till you hit the spot. Whoa, I'm a big bag hunter with the bow. She got a big bed, number drop it low. Mama called me and she happy with the grow. Never ever fall for a party.
Yeah, clearly we can't seem to get enough of this song, Edamame, as we continue with the biggest songs played over the year on the Brad and Kiara show. A very good day to you, and thank you for having us in the background. Now, I started my cricket over the last 2 weekends. I was given the opportunity to open batting, which was one of those dreaded things when the captain says, okay, I think you're going to open today. I'm like, really? Me? So good advice I got from my Lankan partner, Mr. Dharmadasi, was like, no matter what the captain says, just say yes and take it.
Just do it.
It's a good sign. So I was like, yes, I'm going to open. And then it was a limited overs game that we played, 35 overs each. And so, of course, I need to get used to the bowling. So I took my time defensively playing my thing. And after a couple of overs, I realized that the scoreboard is not really ticking. So then somehow managed, one hook. Thank God he bowled a full toss. But then after that, just a couple of singles and boom. That was it. I kind of got the pressure that, I was not scoring. So went and played one of those Polladi shots. Got the bottom edge of the bat, went straight up in the air. That was a disaster. So that was not good. Then comes the following week, which was last weekend. And again, the captain looks at me, you're opening today. I'm like, all right. So looks like I didn't really annoy you last time, which was good.
Okay.
This time I decided, okay, I'm going to do something different. And that's when I, got a chance to bat first. It was so hot. It felt like it was 38. It was like 34 degrees. And man, the first few balls, because of the heat, I don't know, it was like batting practice, catching practice for the fielders. That's what I did. Gave a few catches. Luckily, they dropped them. Then after that, I think, Stevens got into the Stevens role and ended up getting a half century. I got 58 with 8 boundaries to my name. But the heat was just unbearable. So that was a drinks break. And during that break, I told the team that, look, I'm probably going to pass, faint in the middle. It was too hot.
It runs in the family.
I needed water every over. And for my horror, I had, of course, a good Indian brother who was very quick between the wickets. So he runs and he's like, 2. I'm like, no. And then he goes, 3. I'm like, are you kidding me? I can't run. So I figured out I'm going to slow the team. But I think that was a good start. So, no. Sadly, with the new position, batting, opening, now I've got a half century under my name, so that's kind of good. That's how we ended 2024. I got my first game on the 11th. That's when we return, and it also sounds like I might get a chance to represent St. Joseph's here in Sydney. That's going to be another thing that I will talk about. That's another Sri Lankan affair, connecting, of course, the inter-school tournament. I will give you details as the show continues.
Let's hope those extremely hot days are behind behind us. I don't know how anybody can stand around either fielding or if they're out to bat for that long. It just seems like excruciating to me to have to do that. But I understand it's a game you love. People are enjoying themselves, but that heat and having to do that is something that I just can't wrap my head around.
I never knew it was that hard, but it's called commitment, dedication, determination,
True.
application, all put together.
Yes.
And then you get a heat stroke.
We had a plan, move out of this town, baby, west to the sand. It's all we talked about lately. I packed the car, bring your guitar, and Jane for smoking. First thing at dawn, you'd cue the songs and we get going. Brought you on home, waited on the porch for you, sat there alone. All throughout the morning till I got a hunch down in my gut and snuck around the back. Empty cans and I'll be damned was never packed. Did your boots stop working? Did your truck break down? Did you burn through money? Did your ex find out? Where there's a will and there's a way, and I'm damn sure you lost it. Didn't even say goodbye, just wish I knew what cost it. Was the whiskey flowing? Were you in a fight? Did the nurse come get you? What's your alibi? I made my way back to LA, and that's where you'll be forgotten. In 40 years, you'll still be here, drunk, washed up in Austin. Hell of a bluff, you had me believing. How many months did you plan on leaving? What happened? Bad habits. Did you go bashing? I loved you, how tragic. Oh, did your group stop working? Did your truck break down? Did you burn through money? Did your ex find out? Where there's a will and there's a way, and I'm damn sure you lost it. Didn't even say goodbye, just wish I knew what cost it. Was the whiskey flowing? Were you in a fight? Did the nurse come get you? What's your alibi? I made my way back to LA, and that's where you'll be forgotten. In 40 years, you'll still be here, drunk, washed up in Austin.
The most played hits this morning on the Brad and Kiara Show, connecting the year 2024. That's exactly what you could expect as the show continues. A bit of Dasha with Austin right here, right now on your radio. If you just tuned in, a very good morning to you. It's kind of scary when you think about it. We've gone through another year just like that, getting closer to 2025.
Yes.
And I was having this chat with the little ones, trying to figure out, okay, what were the main highlights connecting this year? It's kind of hard to suddenly pinpoint. I mean, you're kind of lost with just, what happened. And then I realized the best thing to do to, give that little boost to make sure that your brain cells start working again, which is not really the thing. But yeah, going through your phone.
Yes.
Capturing all those, the pictures and going
Yes.
through it, that kind of, gives you the flashbacks that you need.
Yes.
And then suddenly you're like, oh, yes, I did this, that, and everything.
Yeah.
So that's what we're going to touch on as the show continues. Next, the plan is to, talk about, of course, our main highlights, connecting 2024. Stick around for that, plus so many other things that we still need to talk about.
And we hope that you were able to make some amazing memories throughout this year as well. And a few more days to go to make a few more before 2024 comes to a close.
Talk about, of course, the year coming to an end, brought out a fantastic movie through Netflix. We were excited about this, or at least I was excited about this. Everybody that knew me knew that this was the movie to watch. Did it live up to its expectation? That is where the question mark is. Now, it was done brilliantly. Jason Bateman's acting was fantastic. That role, I haven't really seen him playing a role in that sense, so to put it.
Yeah.
But the hype around the movie, and then, of course, the expectation. I think it kind of fell below. But interestingly, critics, quite a few, with, of course, more positive reviews, which I think was good. Unfortunately, some tried to compare it by saying it's, better than Die Hard, which I think was the wrong thing to say, which kind of, led the, negative comments back on it, saying there's no way. And I fully agree. You can't compare that with Die Hard. It was not even close. But at least out of most of the movies we've got, it had something good in it. Kept you guessing for a while. There were sections that I would have done differently. But yep, that's what the director wanted to do. So carry on, ladies and gentlemen. If you asked me, I would probably rate it 7.5 out of 10.
Okay.
It kind of lived the expectation. Got a bit of excitement here and there. But yeah, could have been so much better. If you haven't heard much about this movie that's out through Netflix, came out on the 13th of January, well, give it a shot. We got Taron Egerton, we got Sophia Carson, as well as Jason Bateman. It's all about this, guard working at the airport, checking, of course, the carry-on baggages through that little device. Sadly ends up getting one of those what do you call an AirPod, or one of those little thing that you put in the ear. And that's when Jason Bateman gets into the action and gives instructions to this person, saying, if you don't let one bag go through, trouble. And that's, of course, how this movie all builds up. It's quite interesting. The storyline is quite good. And it's a movie that you could check out if you're, stuck for options. Carry on out through Netflix.
The Box Office 30 seconds from the movie starts now.
Ethan, are you listening?
We have a 911 call placed from inside LAX.
You killed him. I gave you some pretty simple rules. You got cute. I'd say you killed him. You, I see, like to improvise. Sit right back down. You leave that post, there's going to be consequences.
We gotta go.
I don't care what you do to this. Who said anything about you? You got 10 minutes before everybody in this airport dies.
You think you can take control, huh?
You're pathetic, and you're asleep.
I guess I woke up.
The Box Office 30. And now,
The sound of Sri Lanka. This is the Brad and Kiara Show.
Hey, Sydney. I'm Pial Pereira from Gypsies. This is a song now playing on the Brad and Kiara Show. Your home for the best Sri Lankan songs right here in Sydney, Australia.
Israborlu para galu para Sudha tara dapu para galu para Ada api kawurut yanne Ada api kawurut yanne Pare galu pare Say, Hunte Noriane, Ali Tadi Bas Mette, 3-wheel ringane, Igili Gena Pimme, Metia Matilayane, Yatina Ingune, Kutikan Naivene, Kutikan Naivene, Natina Naimune, Pare, Galu Pare, Muratue Waduange, Vedakida Dakagane. නවතින්නේ බෝධිය වැඳගන්නේ බලපිටියේ පළමාලු රසදිව පින්නවයිලු අම්බලන්ගොඩ නගරේ රූකඩ නටවන්නේ අම්බලන්ගොඩ නගරේ පාරේ ගාලු පාරේ පාරේ ගාලු පාරේ පාරේ ගාලු පාරේ ඉස්සර බොරළු පාර ගාලු පාර සුද්ධ තාර දාපු පාර ගාලු පාර අද අපි කවුරුත් යන්නේ අද අපි කවුරුත් යන්නේ පාරේ ගාලු පාරේ පාරේ ගාලු පාරේ පාරේ ගාලු පාරේ Hela ගහලා සමහරු මග වැටිලා ආගෙත් සුරතලියන් එනකොට බැල්ම දමන් වයසට ගියත් මචං හිතනවා නම් මමන් හිතනවා නම් මමන් වයසට ගියත් මචං පාරේ ගාලු පාරේ දොඩමින් පල් හැලි එනකොට පෙළපාලි කයවල මුදලාලි වහනව කඩලෑලි තුවරිස්ලා ගොඩ බැහැලා ඉක්කඩුවම පිරිලා ගාල්ලි කොටුව බලා අවුරුත් මුදුම වෙලා ගාල්ලි කොටුව බලා පාරේ ගාලු පාරේ පාරේ ගාලු පාරේ පාරේ ගාලු පාරේ
Promoting and encouraging volunteering. The Brad and Kiara Show.
My name is Chrissy Webb, and I'm a proud Rotarian with Norwest Sunrise Rotary. And you are listening to The Brad and Kiara Show. So I think for me, it's just, especially in a post-pandemic world, everyone has been quite isolated. And so I think now more than ever, we need to be active and connected to the people around us. And it's also a really rewarding thing. I love the people that I get to spend time with when I'm at Rotary or with any of the other groups that I volunteer with. But it's also really rewarding for me, and I grow as a young person. And I've been volunteering since I was a child because that's the type of family that I was raised in. But I've gotten so much life experience out of that that's really helped me in my career, and it's really helped me to grow as a person as well. So I think it's really rewarding. You get as much back as you put in, sometimes more, some people would say. But for me, it's just when you get to go spend time with like-minded people, working on a particular thing, it just helps you get outside of yourself and really connect with the people around you, and that's a really beautiful thing. My name is Chrissy Webb, and I'm a proud Rotarian with Norwest Sunrise Rotary. And you are listening to The Brad and Kiara Show.
Promoting and encouraging volunteering. The Brad and Kiara Show.
Enjoy this summer like your life depends on it. Going boating or paddling? Always log on with Marine Rescue New South Wales so we can keep watch for your safe return. Log on via the free Marine Rescue New South Wales app or Marine Radio VHF Channel 16. Logging on provides us with details, so if things don't go to plan on the water, our crews are ready to respond. It only takes a minute to protect your life. Log on with Marine Rescue New South Wales every time you hit the water.
Our belts have tightened this year.
Mortgages, rent, electricity, petrol,
lettuce. Even lettuce.
What does Christmas look like?
One way you could help pay the bills, still buy gifts, and still put on a Christmas feast for the ages.
Shop at Singo's.
The best, juiciest ham on the coast.
Plus chicken, prawns, lobster tails, oysters, and party foods.
You'll avoid busy shops too.
Costs are hard enough.
Without ripping yourself off on price and taste.
Pay your bills, enjoy your Christmas with Singo's.
Did we mention Afterpay?
Meat is yum.
Planning a holiday is an exciting event in everyone's life, so plan with an expert, over the phone, online or in-store with an appointment. Cherrybook Travel is an award-winning local boutique travel agency. There's a destination for everyone, and the team at Cherrybook Travel help you find it. Located in the Westlea Shopping Village, Cherrybook Travel have the knowledge and experience. See more on the Cherrybook Travel website. Cherrybook Travel at Westlea, serving our local area and their long-time station sponsors.
Hello there, I'm Seth, and I'm the host of Breakfast with Seth on Triple H 100.1 Wednesday mornings. I tell you what, you would be a bit of a silly goose if you didn't tune in to my show every Wednesday morning. Why? Because I have the best music to play from the freshest hits coming out of the biggest artists, and also some classics, some throwbacks, and some music to pump you up every Wednesday morning and get you that much closer to the weekend. Plus, we've got interviews with upcoming Aussie artists, Aussie music, and loads of stories coming from the world of entertainment and just the weirdest stuff I could find. Honestly, some of it scares me. It really does. Tune in every Wednesday morning to Breakfast with Seth on Triple H 100.1. Otherwise, I will cry.
All right, everybody. It is
pleasure and an honor to present
A couple of, local heroes. Here they are, the one and only.
Brad and Kiara on Triple H 100.1 FM.
Today's big birthdays.
It's always an interesting time to celebrate a birthday in between this festive season, but we hope you're having a fantastic time regardless. And along with you, these famous people celebrate theirs as well. Jude Law happens to be celebrating his birthday this weekend. It happens to be the birth anniversary of Stan Lee. It is also the birthdays of Denzel Washington.
Oh my
John
goodness.
Legend, as well as David Archuleta, and it is the birth anniversary of actress Maggie Smith. Who else? We have radio host Gail King, who celebrates her birthday this weekend. Joe Manganiello celebrates his birthday. Seth Meyers, as well as Sienna Miller.
Talk about some really big birthdays. Now, see whether you know these guys, because they're on our Facebook fan page. We got Shriyani Tenakon. She celebrates her birthday this weekend. She's normally based in Sydney, but I think she's in Colombo. Was part of a big exhibition over the last couple of weeks. We also got Kevin Jayamana, not forgetting. We got Wazim Zulfi. Let's continue with more names. We got Royce Fernando, Udani Samadari. She's big in Doha, Qatar. Where, of course, she handles a Sri Lankan radio show. I want to wish you all the very best to Dani. Sure hope things are good with you. Not forgetting more birthdays. Sachi Fernando celebrates her birthday. I believe she's based in this part of the world as well. Not forgetting, let's see, we got Chami Heva Pathirana, who celebrates his birthday. Another fan page, we got Shalini Fernando, Rovanti Rodrigo, Rochira Kurulugama. We have, let me see, let's continue with more names. Sarindi Kure, Ruth Jans, Subhash Karuna Ratna. We got Supun Dasanayak. The names continue. We got Rizwan Ahmed, Iresha Weta Singha, Spelra Ramachandra. Used to be, of course, a very strong personality connecting your lifestyle station. And we also got, let me see, Nilhana Benayaka, part of one of our sister radio stations in Colombo. I want to wish you all the very best. If you know any of these guys, please call and wish them and tell them that you heard this right here on the Brad and Kiara Show.
Today on the Brad and Kiara Show.
What's next?
I'm falling apart right in front of you. Can't you see?
What's next? Hold up your hand, let the stars shoot again, let the light shine in through the dark, and I'll be there.
Today on the Brad and Kiara Show.
What's next?
Hey guys, I'm Angelo Matthews on the Brad and Kiara Show.
Sydney's Most Wanted, every Saturday morning, 7 to 9 a.m. This is the Brad and Kiara Show.
When you wake up in the morning and you're shadowed by the darkness of the night. When you wake up in the morning, darling, I'll be by your side. When you get a little lonely and you lose your rhythm, don't give up the fight. When you wake up in the morning, darling, I'll be by your side. I'll be by your side.
Playing you the feel goods and, of course, the most played songs over the year 2024 right here on the Brad and Kiara Show. This weekend also kicks off the T20 Internationals in New Zealand. Saturday the 28th, ladies and gentlemen. That's, of course, game number 1. We got game number 2 on Monday the 30th. And then, of course, on Thursday the 2nd of January, it is the third and final T20 International. After which we have 3 one-day internationals to be played again in New Zealand. So that should be fun. The first one will be on Sunday the 5th of January. And then, of course, you're looking at more games that will continue. Now, please do check your local time, depending on from which part of the world you're catching this. This is related to, of course, the time zones from Australia. Sometimes the dates also get everybody confused. So, depending on, from where you're catching this, please do check out your local time to check out all these great matches. If you just tuned in, a very good day to you. Sri Lanka getting ready for more matches. We did talk about this. The Australians are also expected in Sri Lanka. 29th of January is that first test match that you could check out. The second game will be played on the 6th of February. Both matches to be played at the Galle International Stadium with a one-off one-day international according to the current itinerary, which is a bit confusing. But either way, that's currently, according to what I can see, that's on the plan for Australia's tour of Sri Lanka 2025.
Now, what I have noticed in most streaming services is that they now play more of these live games through the streaming services. Previously, yes, it was on your free-to-air channel maybe, and then it moved into a specific, I guess, sport-based streaming service. But now the more mainstream services are also providing sports options. Seems to be more frequently now, which is fantastic, because I was having a look at one particular one, and NFL games were being played, which I hadn't noticed before. So it was interesting how, apart from your standard TV shows and movies, there's now games, video games, live sport that's being played, so that more people can enjoy that service, which is great.
Indeed. I mean, it's definitely encouraging. It's good that, of course, we are given these options these days, which at one time did not really happen. So that's definitely encouraging. And at the end of the day, you want, of course, the younger generation to have that opportunity to watch sport. Because, that's how most of us fell in love with these games and started following it, started playing it. And, it's something really good. And that's kind of there was a decline in the last 10 years. But now good to see that, different areas identifying that void and now finding a way to, somehow slot these live games in the middle of, movie channels or other whatever networks that you do find. Either way, it is a good deal, and that's what we want, connecting a new year 2025.
Something's got a hold on me lately. No, I don't know myself anymore. Feels like the walls are all closing in, and the devil's knocking at my door. Whoa, out of my mind. How many times did I tell you I'm no good at being alone? Yeah, it's taking a toll on me, trying my best to keep from tearing the skin off my bones. Don't you know I lose control when you're not next to me? I'm falling apart right in front of you. Can't you see? I lose control when you're not next to me. Yeah, you're breaking my heart, baby. You make a mess of me. Problematic. Problem is, I want your body like a fiend, like a bad habit. Bad habits hard to break when I'm with you. Yeah, I know I can do it on my own, but I want that real full moon, black magic, and it takes two. Problematic. Problem is, when I'm with you, I'm an addict, and I need some relief. My skin not here with me. I'm falling apart right in front of you. Can't you see? I lose control when you're not here with me. Yeah, you're breaking my heart, baby. You make a mess of me.
One of my favorite things to do is watch Kelly Clarkson have this segment on her show called Karaoke. Karaoke, where she basically takes like a really popular song and then, you know, she puts her little stamp on it, I guess. And a couple of months ago, I think nearly a year ago, she sang this song with Teddy Swims, and it was amazing. You know how sometimes you hear the original and you think, oh, you know, other people can cover it, but surely it can't get any more than what it is. And then she sang it with him, and it was so good. And you would think, you know, a duet is what it was supposed to be because of the way they sang it together. She just has that knack. And yeah, I was a huge fan of this version with the two of them.
Probably the best person to come out of Idol,
yes.
in my opinion, Kelly Clarkson. And I haven't really heard about this segment that she's doing. I think we might be able to try to get that song on radio if we can find it. But yeah, interesting. Kelly Clarkson adding her magic to this song that has been absolutely brilliant. If you just tuned in, a very good day to you. We're playing you this year's most played songs on the Brad and Kiara show, which of course is a treat, as you know, these songs rule radio in the year 2024. We got more of it still to come right here on the Brad and Kiara show.
Today on the Brad and Kiara show.
Kiara, what's next? I found my mind, I'm feeling sane. It's been a while, but I'm finding my faith.
Today on the Brad and Kiara show.
Kiara, what's next?
Hello, hello, hello. It's me, Sachinka. And me, Shani. We are from Kids Power Play. And you can catch us every Saturday at 1 in the afternoon. Right here on Triple H. But right now, you are listening to the Brad and Kiara show. The best way to start your weekend.
Right now, let's move back into more music. Here's another humongous song as far as the Brad and Kiara show is concerned for this year. I think this song's played so many times, and indeed it is a beauty. Benson Boone with Beautiful Things.
For a while there it was rough, but lately I've been doing better than the last 4 cold Decembers I recall. And I see my family every month. I found a girl my parents love. She'll come and stay the night, and I think I might have it all. And I thank God every day for the girl He sent my way. But I know the things He gives me, He can take away. And I hold you every night, and that's a feeling I wanna get used to. But there's no man as terrified as the man who stands to lose you. Oh, I hope I don't lose you. Please stay. I want you, I need you, oh God. Don't take these beautiful things that I've got. Please stay. I want you, I need you, oh God. Don't take these beautiful things that I've got. Please don't take. I found my mind, I'm feeling sane. It's been a while, but I'm finding my faith. If everything's good and it's great, why do I sit and wait till it's gone? Oh, I tell you, I know I've got enough. I've got peace and I've got love. But I'm up at night thinking I just might lose it all. I want you, I need you, oh God. I need these beautiful things that I've got.
Meet Trevor.
G'day.
Trev thinks he's a kitchen pro and doesn't bother with instructions.
Who needs instructions? I've got instincts.
Instincts, huh? Trev just cooked a chicken at 15 degrees for 10 minutes.
Why is it still clucking?
Cooking instructions and cooking temperatures matter. So, to avoid serving chicken tartare, it pays to look before you cook.
Fine, what does it say on the... Oh.
Remember, read the label and look before you cook.
Is your kitchen looking dreary? Does the idea of renovating your kitchen fill you with dread? Well, our mum and dad can help you. Their business, Sensational Kitchens, has been helping people like you design and build the most sensational kitchens you could imagine since 2017. You should go visit them at the showroom at 987 Pacific Highway, Pymble. Or check out the website sensationalkitchen.com.au and book in a free in-home design consultation. Sensational Kitchens, turning dream kitchens into reality since 2017. Triple H station sponsor.
Hello there, I'm Seth, and I'm the host of Breakfast with Seth on Triple H 100.1 Wednesday mornings. I tell you what, you would be a bit of a silly goose if you didn't tune in to my show every Wednesday morning. Why? Because I have the best music to play from the freshest hits coming out of the biggest artists, and also some classics, some throwbacks, and some music to pump you up every Wednesday morning and get you that much closer to the weekend. Plus, we've got interviews with upcoming Aussie artists, Aussie music, and loads of stories coming from the world of entertainment and just the weirdest stuff I could find. Honestly, some of it scares me. It really does. Tune in every Wednesday morning to Breakfast with Seth on Triple H 100.1. Otherwise, I will cry.
This is your Triple H News Update, proudly brought to you from the studios of National Radio News.
This is The Weekender, sharing community radio's most valued stories.
Hello and welcome to the final edition of The Weekender for 2024. I'm Noah Seckham. Let's take a look back at some of the biggest stories from the community media sector this year. In May, a Vietnamese family living and working in the New South Wales town of Bathurst were at risk of deportation due to their visa sponsor abandoning them. The Bathurst community rallied behind the Nguyen family, who operate the only Vietnamese restaurant in the region. Eldest son, Duc Nguyen, expressed his concern during the early days of the process.
For the last 10 years, it's very stressful for us, really, because it's a mentality and physically tiredness to us, and especially to my parents, who is in their late 50s now. We feel like stuck there and have basically nowhere to go.
Frank Bonacorso from National Radio News spoke with federal independent MP Andrew Gee after he raised the issue with the Immigration Minister in Parliament.
The family most definitely does have people power behind them, and I think that is going to be a crucial factor at the end of the day. And I think what it does for the minister and for the government is to actually highlight that they've got a whole community and a whole region behind them. And I think that carries a huge weight of force, because the minister's going to be looking at this. Today, there are 19,000 signatures. Next week, there are going to be over 20,000.
In early September, the Nguyen family were finally approved to stay in Australia.
It's The Weekender on your favourite community radio station.
In April, the nation was rocked by images of an attack in a shopping centre in Sydney's eastern suburbs. The stabbing death of 5 women and 1 man in the Bondi Junction Westfield shopping centre prompted many misconceptions about mental health in the days after. The Wire's Alana Sunavratil spoke with distinguished Professor James Ogloff to make sense of the incident.
There really are a range of these motivations, and it's very difficult to know what a driver is for any one individual. You know, even if you have the opportunity to assess them and talk to them.
The royal visit dominated the news in late October. It was the first time King Charles III had come to Australia since his coronation in 2022, and was the first visit to the country by a reigning monarch since 2011. However, the brief trip to Canberra made international headlines following the protest action of independent Senator Lydia Thorpe in Parliament House. National Indigenous Radio Service reporter Micah Kickett spoke with Senator Thorpe soon after the event.
Do you think that your message was conveyed the way in which you wanted it to be?
Yes. I mean, I was, my heart was pumping almost out of my chest before I did it because I was worried about what I was going to say, and I wanted to, say a lot of things, but I knew that I'd only have limited time to say whatever I said, and I focused on key parts of what's going on with our people and this country. So I'm happy with, with what come out of my mouth. And, right at the end when I was being carried out by the police past the Minister for Indigenous Australians, I got so frustrated to see that she was hiding from everybody as I was being carried away past her.
The Weekender is produced by the Community Radio Network and supported by the Community Broadcasting Foundation.
Going on the air in 5, 4, 3, 2. Transmitting now.
The Brad and Kiara Show.
On Triple H 100.1 FM.
The next few moments, you are going to forget everything you ever learned about gravity.
Don't be ridiculous. It's the Brad and Kiara Show. On Triple H 100.1 FM.
3, 2, 1.
Game start. Kissy face, sent to your phone, but I'm trying to kiss your lips for real. Red hearts, that's what I'm on, yeah. Come give me something I can feel. Don't you want me like I want you, baby? Don't you need me like I need you now? See tomorrow, but tonight go crazy. All you gotta do is just meet me at the
It's whatever you like. Turn this opposite into a club. I'm talking drink, dance, smoke, freak, party all night. Gumbe, go, what's up? Don't you want me like I want you, baby? Don't you need me like I need you now? Sleep tomorrow, but tonight go crazy. All you gotta do is just meet me at the
game. Are you ready? 'Cause I'm coming to get you. Get you. Hold on, I'm on my way. Yeah, I'm on my way. Hold on, I'm on my way. Yeah, I'm on my way. Don't you want me like I want you, baby? Don't you need me like I need you now? Sleep tomorrow, but tonight go crazy. All you gotta do is just meet me at the just meet me at the just meet me at the just meet me at the
Stepping into a second half from Australia, it's Ayubowan from Sydney, and what a way to get into a second half. Take that one. I think this is my favorite song for this year. That, of course, out of all the songs that came out this year. APT, what a feel-good song, and that music video and the dance moves, I think that is just brilliant. I'm trying to work on those steps and maybe, hopefully, get a clip, uploaded onto social media.
Okay.
It just puts you in such a good mood. Yeah, take that one. We got more of these humongous hits connecting the year 2024. The most played this year on the Brad and Kiara show is what you could expect during our last show for the year 2024.
I think Bruno Mars has a real knack for coming up with songs towards the end of the year, just when, New Year's celebrations are about to start. I remember the same vibe with his song Uptown Funk. That was, I think, the most played song at all New Year's parties because it just came out similar to this song towards the end of the year and everyone was just hooked onto it. And I think this will be the same.
Yes, indeed, a song that's humongous and a song that's surely gonna grow even into the new year. We got more big hits coming right at you as we play you the biggest songs or the most played on the Brad and Kiara show this year, 2024's most played right now, right here on the Brad and Kiara show.
And if you have any recommendations for us, let us know as well. Anything that you think is the best. +6147 9191 883 is our WhatsApp global line.
Let's continue with more of those massive hits. This one's taken off of their latest album, Moon Music, and the second release, We Pray, Coldplay.
I'll do my best. Pray that I can lift up. Pray my brother is blessed. Praying for enough. Pray that Julia wins. Pray I judge nobody and forgive me my sins. I pray we make it. Pray my friend to pull through. Pray as I take it. Unto others I do. Praying on your love. We pray with every breath. Though I'm in the valley of the shadow of death. And so we pray for someone to come and show me the way. For some shelter and some records to play. And so we pray. We'll be singing bye-bye, yeah. Pray that we make it to the end of the day. And so we pray. I know somewhere that heaven is waiting. And so we pray. I know somewhere there's something amazing. And so we pray. I know somewhere we'll feel no pain until we make it to the end of the day.
I pray that love will shelter us from our fears. Oh, I pray you trust to let me wipe off your tears. Confront all the pain that we felt inside. With all the cards we dealt in life. Pray I speak my truth and keep my sisters alive. So for the ones who parted seas, for the ones who's following dreams, for the ones who knock down doors and allowed us to pass down keys. Pray that we speak with a tongue that is honest and that we understand how to be modest. Pray when she looks at herself in the mirror, she sees a queen, she sees a goddess.
And so we pray for someone to come and show me the way. And so we pray for some shelter and some records to play. And so we pray. We'll be singing bye-bye, yeah. Pray that we make it to the end of the day. And so we pray. I know somewhere that heaven is waiting. And so we pray. I know somewhere there's something amazing. And so we pray. I know somewhere we'll feel no pain until we make it to the end of the day. On my knees, I pray as I sleep and wake. Cause inside my head is a frightening place. Keep a smiling face only by this grace. Cause love's more than I can take, yeah. And so we pray. And so we pray. And so we pray. We'll be singing bye-bye, yeah. Till nobody's in need and everybody can sing. I know somewhere that
Talking about highlights for the year 2024, ladies and gentlemen, for us, I think this was one of those moments where we got a chance to watch Coldplay live for the second time. Would, of course, still be one of those massive experiences. They just get better with time. I guess that's the easiest way to put it. And if you get a chance to watch them in the new year, man, grab it. Do whatever it takes to catch these boys live. It's unreal the way they, give you that experience when they perform, and it's just beautiful how, of course, it becomes so colorful and so much that they put into, the experience. It's so worth it. Coldplay with, of course, We Pray of their album Moon Music, which so far we've gone through 3 songs which we played on the show, and trying to, of course, explore more of the other songs, which are also kind of catchy. Since I've been given, of course, the option to listen to these at home.
I have to say, I hadn't paid much attention to one of their songs until I went to this concert a couple of months ago, and I have fallen in love with this song called People of the Pride. It's now one of my favorite Coldplay songs, and I think that's one of the best things about going for a concert, because yes, they do play most artists, they do play most of their popular songs, but then they sort of, sneak in a few of those other songs that they love or that has some sort of special meaning for them, and then you end up enjoying it because now you've heard it and the reason behind the song.
Talk about, of course, planning as we talk about the highlights. This is one of them. For me personally, 2024 gave us that opportunity to land in Sri Lanka and, of course, a bit of Thailand and Singapore, which was incredible, as well as, little getaways here and there, which were also beautiful. We got this chance to meet a Sri Lankan chef in the Hunter region towards the middle of this year, which was a great experience, and, exploring different parts and making the best of these mini opportunities. You might say, look, it's not possible to fly all over the place, but of course, if you're even in Sri Lanka, I think, heading down to the beach or going up country, these mini getaways, just jump into a train and, do one of those unplanned trips. Trust me, they work out quite well, and those are the ones that are going to remember for, years, months. It's just going to be incredible, as, it just happened. So give it a shot if you still haven't done much for this year. We got just a couple of days to go to make a few memories.
Today on the Brad and Kiara Show.
Kiara, what's next? What's next?
You say I come and I go. Tell me all the ways you need me. I'm not here for long.
Today on the Brad and Kiara Show.
Kiara, what's next?
Connecting the community like no other radio show.
Hi, I'm Joshua Cahill. I'm a volunteer firefighter with the New South Wales Rural Fire Service in the Hornsby Brigade. Keeping up to date with bushfires is very important. There's a Fires Near Me app now that's available. We've got a lot of downloads during the bushfire season. Definitely keep that one on your phone. So it's a really simple and easy way to keep up to date with bushfires that are happening near you. Gives plenty of advice. But also don't forget any fallback options, because in a bushfire your phone may run out of power, internet may go down. So definitely always make sure to keep a radio with you. And you'll find all that in your bushfire survival plan when you do it. Hi, I'm Joshua Cahill. I'm a volunteer firefighter with the New South Wales Rural Fire Service in the Hornsby Brigade.
Connecting the community like no other radio show. Promoting and encouraging volunteering. The Brad and Kiara Show.
Hey guys, my name is Bev Jordan and I'm Community Coordinator with the Hills Relay for Life, and it's so great to be on the Brad and Kiara Show. Volunteering is the most amazing thing I've ever done. I've been a volunteer for many, many decades, from being a teenager, I think. And the important thing about volunteering is not just about giving back to your community, which is a huge thing, but you meet the most amazing people and see the most amazing things and get involved in making a difference. And I have found that if you want to meet good people and new people, volunteer. It's the best thing you can do. It's good for the community, but it's good for your soul. Hey guys, my name is Bev Jordan and I'm Community Coordinator with the Hills Relay for Life, and it's so great to be on the Brad and Kiara Show.
Promoting and encouraging volunteering. The Brad and Kiara Show.
And now,
the sound of Sri Lanka. This is the Brad and Kiara Show.
darkness of demons have an art of being heartless and a want to get even. They played her, they hate her, they even tried to break her, but little did they know she was built for greater. She could be the only one to save her from her crazy life. I never really knew she could make it through the hazy night. And you just gotta fight the hell and back that you're going through. 'Cause nobody can, nobody will ever stop you. Don't be on the run now. Tell me that you're the one now. Don't be on the run now. Tell me that you're the one now. 'Cause nobody can, nobody will ever stop you. Tell me what you got though, what you got though. Tell me what you got though, what you got though. Show me what you got though. So how you gonna make a change and take control of your life? With the hate and be the one to call the shit on your life. Minimum time, minimum wage ain't gonna bring up your child. Your brains and shooting the veins ain't gonna be your fight. What do you do to handle the truth and what do you do to tackle the youth? And you don't wanna be the one to lose, you don't wanna be another excuse. How do you do it? You got the tools. How do you do it? You move on through. 'Cause nobody can, nobody will ever stop you. Don't be on the run now. Tell me that you're the one now. Don't be on the run now. Tell me that you're the one now. 'Cause nobody can, nobody will ever stop you. Tell me what you got though, what you got though. Tell me what you got though, what you got though. Show me what you got though. They don't think she'd ever wanna be the one to change her life, and they just wanna burn up, but they'll never ever change her smile. And they don't think she'd ever wanna be the one to change her life, and they just wanna burn up, but they'll never ever change her smile. Don't be on the run now. Tell me that you're the one now. Don't be on the run now. Tell me that you're the one now. 'Cause nobody can, nobody will ever stop you. Tell me what you got though, what you got though. Tell me what you got though, what you got though. Show me what you got though. Tell me what you got though, what you got though. Tell me what you got though, what you got though. Show me what you got though.
Connect with Brad and Kiara on their WhatsApp global line today. +6 147 9191 883. It's the Brad and Kiara Show on Triple H 100.1 FM.
Enjoy this summer like your life depends on it. Going boating or paddling? Always log on with Marine Rescue New South Wales so we can keep watch for your safe return. Log on via the free Marine Rescue New South Wales app or Marine Radio VHF Channel 16. Logging on provides us with details, so if things don't go to plan on the water, our crews are ready to respond. It only takes a minute to protect your life. Log on with Marine Rescue New South Wales every time you hit the water.
Do you think the government deserves more of your hard-earned money? If not, make sure you talk to Atlas Chartered Accountants. Atlas Chartered Accountants makes sure the money you earn stays in your pocket through legal tax planning strategies, from finding that last tax deduction to tax-effective business structures for asset protection purposes, so you can invest in what really matters, your family and business. Visit their website at ihatetax.com.au. Atlas Chartered Accountants. They are dedicated to you and dedicated station sponsors of Triple H 100.1 FM.
The cost of living's gone bonkers.
As a Christmas gift, we have the perfect answer that everyone,
yes, everyone will value.
You, as a boss or a leader,
as a friend,
as a neighbour,
can gift a Singo's Christmas voucher.
They can grab the best, juiciest hams on the coast,
plus chicken, prawns, lobster tails, oysters and party foods.
You can buy with Afterpay.
They still have a festive food Christmas, still pay the bills and buy the gifts.
That can be the difference.
You can be the difference.
A Singo's Chrissy voucher.
Meat is yum.
Well, hello there. You've tuned into your local community radio station, Triple H, broadcasting on the 100.1 FM frequency to residents of Hornsby and Ku-ring-gai areas. FM stands for fine music, and speaking of which, tune into my program, Pasquale Presents, from 12 noon each Saturday here on Triple H 100.1 FM, or listen online at www.triplehfm.com.au. With rare historical recordings and famous snippets thrown in for fun and free, come and see what the fuss is all about at 12 noon each Saturday here on Triple H 100.1 FM. Catch you then. Bye.
Hello, hello, hello. It's me, Sashinka. And me, Shani. We are from Kids Power Play. And you can catch us every Saturday at 1 in the afternoon. Right here on Triple H. But right now, you are listening to The Brad and Kiara Show. The best way to start your weekend.
Switch on.
The Brad and Kiara Show.
Hi, I'm Minuli, the president from Tharana Youth Group, and you're listening to The Brad and Kiara Show.
Hi, my name is Sumeda, and I come from the Tharana Youth Group. You are listening to The Brad and Kiara Show.
Hi, my name is Hasini Wickramasinghe, and I'm from Sydney, and you're listening to The Brad and Kiara Show.
The Brad and Kiara Show on Triple H 100.1 FM.
They say I come and I go. Tell me all the ways you need me. I'm not here for long. Catch me or I go Houdini. I come and I go. Prove you got the right to please me. Everybody knows. Catch me or I go Houdini. If you're good enough, you'll find a way. Maybe you could cause a girl to change. Do you think about it night and day? Maybe you could be the one to make me stay.
2024's most played on the Brad and Kiara Show, ladies and gentlemen, is what you're listening to during our last show for this fantastic year. Sure hope it's been a good one. I mean, comparing it to the last couple of years, I think it has been better. But of course, a lot of change is what the world has seen. Talk about, of course, you know, the governments changing,
Elections,
leaderships changing.
yes.
Quite significant changes in some parts of the world, and everybody wanting, of course, the best and hoping for the best as we are getting closer to 2025. So let's live in hope as we wish and want nothing but the best for everyone.
It's that time of the year as well where you see a lot of, you know, the year in review type of articles, be it, you know, things that happened around you, be it entertainment, be it new things that were found and, you know, created. So many articles that have been shared over the past couple of days and weeks around the things we've actually achieved and been through as far as 2024 is concerned. If you do have the time, make sure you have a read through of those as well, because some of them are quite interesting, actually. Things that you probably didn't even think that happened in 2024 have occurred. So give it a shot. Check it out, and of course, be prepared for 2025.
Sri Lanka beating England in England, I think, should be something to
A
celebrate.
highlight. Yes.
At least, of course, after having high hopes looking
Mhm.
into that Test Championship, things didn't go according to plan in South Africa. But at least there were some really, really good games that we did witness. So let's, of course, try to keep those golden, happy, good memories
Mhm.
as we, get ready to welcome another new year. And let's hope that the boys would, of course, have a fantastic run. The Aussies are expected in Sri Lanka. Talk about Test cricket. That's, of course, towards the end of January and February. 2 Test matches and one day international, which is just weird. Hopefully they can add more games around that, but that's all I've heard for the time being. Very, very strange that the Australian team is heading out of Australia during summer. I've never seen that before. So I'm not sure how that came about, but at the end, Sri Lanka is getting 2 Test matches. Galle being our number 1 hunting ground, we better beat the Aussies and, of course, get both games. Let's hope for the best. Right now, let's move back into more music right here on the Brad and Kiara Show.
It's fine, it's cool. You can say that we ain't nothing, but you know the truth. And guess I'm the fool with their arms out like an angel through the car sunroof. I don't wanna call it off, but you don't wanna call it love. You only wanna be the one that I call baby. Cause I'm the boys and boys. Shoot another shot to stop the feeling. You could say it's just the way you are. Make a new excuse, not a stupid reason. Go home, well, go home, yeah. To stop the world, just to stop the feeling. Go home, well, go home, yeah. To stop the world, just to stop the feeling. Cliche, who cares? It's a sexually explicit kind of love affair, and I cried. It's not fair. I just need a little love, and I just need a little hair. Think I'm gonna call it art, even if you call it love. I just don't love someone who calls me baby. Cause I'm the boys and boys. Shoot another shot to stop the feeling. You could say it's just the way you are. Make a new excuse, not a stupid reason. Go home, well, go home, yeah. To stop the world, just to stop the feeling. Go home, well, go home, yeah. To stop the world, just to stop the When you wake up next to him in the middle of the night with your head in your hands, you're nothing more than his wife. And when you think about me, all of those years ago, you're standing face to face with I told you so. You know I hate to say I told you so. You know I hate to say, but I told you so. Cause I'm the boys and boys. Shoot another shot to stop the feeling. You could say it's just the way you are. Make a new excuse, not a stupid reason. Go home, well, go home, yeah. To stop the world, just to stop the feeling. Go home, well, go home, yeah. To stop the world, just to stop the feeling, yeah. To stop the world, just to stop the feeling, yeah. To stop the world, just to stop the feeling. You have to stop the world, just to stop the feeling.
With the end of Christmas, Boxing Day, now, of course, a lot of unpacking, or not really unpacking, packing begins with the decorations needing
Yes.
to go back into those little cupboards, boxes, and of course, getting stored back in wherever they are. Our plan is to keep our Christmas tree and the decorations till the end of January. I want Christmas to, last a bit longer so that, it's not that depressing when you step into a new year. So fingers crossed, that is, of course, the plan in the coming days. As we also have seen, now while unwrapping the gifts that you've got, you probably have a pile of unwanted gifts in one corner.
Yes,
but
the
this-
regifting pile.
Yes, this is the time you need to, make a little list.
Yes.
And try to, update it with, straight away. You're not going to use it, but you would know who you can give it to as long as it's not going to expire.
And then it's not to the same person who gave it to you.
Importance. That is why the list comes in handy. And, if you're smart, you can have different years as well. So
Oh, gosh.
not only do you know what you got from that person, you also know not to give the same thing back to that person. So this is, of course, a community service announcement as we assist you in regifting the same gift that you got. And in order to make sure that you do not make a mockery of yourself by giving it to the same person next year. So plan on that Excel sheet. If you don't have that, of course, use one of those calendars on your phones or whatever device you're using, or even a CR book will come in handy. It doesn't really matter. Like my mother says, I will write it as well as save it on the computer. You never know which one you'll need. So next year, then you've got the present sorted. And if you can straight away change the wrapping paper and the label, it's already packed and ready for 2025 Christmas.
As long as you know where you kept it and you can find it again.
The list is what comes in handy.
The location of the gift as well.
Exactly. Everything
Top
done.
left-hand cupboard in the second room.
Anna, hurry, then you will never go wrong. So, ladies and gentlemen, start this right now so that you step into 2025 thinking you already don't need to buy Christmas gifts for certain people. How good is that year going to be? If you just tuned in, good morning. You're listening to the Brad and Kiara show where we're playing you this year's biggest songs or the most played on the Brad and Kiara show.
Today on the Brad and Kiara show.
What's next? What's next?
Today on the Brad and Kiara show.
What's next?
All right, everybody.
It is a pleasure and an honor to present
A couple of, local heroes. Here they are, the one and only.
Brad and Kiara on Triple H 100.1 FM.
Time stood still, just like a photograph. You made me feel like this will last forever. Looking in your eyes, I see my whole life. Oh, they say you know it when you know it, and I know. Oh, promise that you hold me close, don't let me go. Take my heart, don't break it. Love me to my bones. All this time I've wasted. You were right there all along. You and I stargazing, intertwining souls. We were never strangers. You were right there all along. I lose my mind when I'm around you, how I come alive. When I'm without you, I can't help but feel so lost. I wanna give you all I've got. Oh, they say you know it when you know it, and I know. Oh, promise that you'll hold me close, don't let me go. Take my heart, don't break it. Love me to my bones. All this time I wasted. You were right there all along. You and I stargazing,
of another year, it is time for you to check those fire alarms. If you've got, of course, the ones with the batteries that need to be changed every 6 months or at least every year, this is that time you need to double check them, or, just go and change them all so that, it actually serves its purpose. At the end of the day, that's the reason why you have it, and it should, of course, save you from a disaster. If, for whatever reason that is to happen, make sure that the batteries are working and that would actually do what it's supposed to do.
I think most people call this time period their annual house admin time period as well, where you have a look at your things that you need to get done, but sometimes they get just pushed back a little bit more because other things take priority maybe. But this is a really good time if you do have some spare time available and things that you really need to tick off for the year before another new one begins. Make sure you look at those important things around the household that need to be done, or at least have a plan in place to get them done, because you never know where it might come in handy.
Talk about, of course, the important things in life, ladies and gentlemen. We got all our security cameras now up and running. I was trying to work on one of these fancy dandy doorbells and ended up making a mockery of it. So we got one part of the doorbell fixed outside the gate, but the other part is not. So that stopped halfway through, but at least we got the cameras to check out the other areas. Ladies and gentlemen, earlier this year, there was another good movie that came out, actually earlier this month, on the 6th of December. There was a movie that opened which runs for 112 minutes. It stars Anthony Hopkins. He plays a good role, and it is a movie that tells you the story of the mother of Christ, Mary, which is quite interesting. It's out through Netflix. If you haven't watched it, we highly recommend you check that movie out. It's a beautiful one. We watched it with the family, and if you have missed out on it, well, here's a bit through Box Office 30.
The Box Office 30. 30 seconds from the movie starts now.
This Messiah, is he real? Is he being born? Where is he? Tell me! Where is he?
Love will cost you dearly. It will pierce your heart. But in the end, love will save the world.
The Box Office 30.
Good morning, everybody.
And what a beautiful morning it is.
Let's get started, shall we?
Hey, good day, guys. I'm Rebecca from Hornsby Aquatic and Leisure Centre, and you are listening to The Brad and Kiara Show. I've been in the industry for around 20 years as a coach, instructor, and supervisor of children's lessons and swim safety, and I would love to share my experience with you. Kids, when at a pool, have so much fun. Enjoy your lessons, but please, when walking or moving around a wet or pool area, please don't run. Slipping really hurts if you fall over, and you can crack your head or knock your teeth out, and it's very, very bad. Please just walk and be very careful around a pool. For more tips about being water safe, keep listening. I'm Rebecca from Hornsby Aquatic and Leisure Centre, and you are listening to Triple H 100.1 FM, The Brad and Kiara Show.
Get a load of this.
Join the Brad and Kiara global community on WhatsApp +6147 9191 883. It's the Brad and Kiara Show on Triple H 100.1 FM.
Hey, it's Noni Vero here, chef and owner of Mabu Mabu. You know there are close to 5 million cases of food poisoning in Australia every year. To reduce your chances of being one of them, it pays to look before you cook. You should always check the labels on packaged food so you're cooking and storing your food the way it's meant to be. And check the use by date, because once it's gone, it's gone. For more practical tips, just visit foodsafety.asn.au.
Is your kitchen looking dreary? Does the idea of renovating your kitchen fill you with dread? Well, our mum and dad can help you. Their business, Sensational Kitchens, has been helping people like you design and build the most sensational kitchens you could imagine since 2017. You should go visit them at the showroom at 987 Pacific Highway, Pymble. Or check out the website sensationalkitchen.com.au and book in a free in-home design consultation. Sensational Kitchens, turning dream kitchens into reality since 2017. Triple H station sponsor.
Hello, Hello. How are you doing today? My name is Sashenka. Ayubowan to you. I'm Shanik. We host the #1 kids radio show, Kids Power Play, every Saturday afternoon at 1 p.m. right here on Triple H. So remember to tune in and be a part of our most wanted radio show, a show done by kids for kids.
The best kids radio show, Kids Power Play.
Good morning, this is The Holly Show, the show that makes you whole with Ben and Thay. On today's show, we'll talk about what's happening with some local churches and interview some Australian artists.
Now playing on your radio.
Now he's thinking about me every night. Oh, isn't that sweet? I guess so. Say you can't sleep, baby, I know that's that me espresso. Move it up, down, left, right, oh, switch it up like Nintendo. Say you can't sleep, baby, I know that's that me espresso. I can't relate to desperation. My on vacation, and I got this one boy, and he won't stop calling when they act this way. I know I got him. Too bad your ex don't do it for you. Walked in and dream came true for you. Soft skin and not perfume for you. Yes, I know I'm out and do it for you. That morning coffee brewed for you. One touch and I'm brand new for you. Now he's thinking about me every night. Oh, isn't that sweet? I guess so. Say you can't sleep, baby, I know that's that me espresso. Move it up, down, left, right, oh, switch it up like Nintendo. Say you can't sleep, baby, I know that's that me espresso. Is it that sweet? I guess so. I'm working late, 'cause I'm a singer. Oh, we look so cute, wrapped around my finger. My twisted humor, make him laugh so often. My honeybee, come and get this pollen. Too bad your ex don't do it for you. Walked in and dream came true for you. Soft skin and not perfume for you. Yes, I know I'm out and do it for you. That morning coffee brewed for you. One touch and I'm brand new for you. Now he's thinking about me every night. Oh, isn't that sweet? I guess so. Say you can't sleep, baby, I know that's that me espresso. Move it up, down, left, right, oh, switch it up like Nintendo. Say you can't sleep, baby, I know that's that me espresso. Thinking about me every night. Oh, isn't that sweet? I guess so. Say you can't sleep, baby, I know that's that me espresso. Move it up, down, left, right, oh, switch it up like Nintendo. Say you can't sleep, baby, I know that's that me espresso. Is it that sweet? I guess so. That's that me espresso.
If there's one person who had a fantastic 2024, I think that's this lady, Sabrina Carpenter. Opened for Taylor Swift, had, of course, a fantastic run, and then came the albums with, of course, these songs. I think out of those songs, this probably is the most played globally for Sabrina Carpenter. She also had, of course, Please, 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 and then a bit of Taste, and she's got a couple of other songs that are, of course, knocking on the door, but it's been a tremendous year, and boy, how good are her music videos to go with the songs.
What a year it has been for entertainment. I was just reading an article about, the highlights of 2024 as far as entertainment is concerned. Yes, this young lady did really well. So did Taylor Swift, though. Her Eras tour, I think, just changed the way concerts are done. And, just around how much you can achieve and how much you can give back as well, actually, because it was just amazing. She tried and did things that no one else had done before. For a solo artist, that was just out of this world. And a lot of people were also commenting about Wicked the movie, part 1. And most people were talking about the fact that just as long as the movie was, because it was quite long, the press tour was quite extended as well. And there were a lot of stories coming out of the press tour as well. And they did a fantastic job. I think they did the promos really, really well for that movie. And that's how it should be done, right? The PR team, the marketing team, they just did a fabulous job of making sure that it was front and center of everyone's minds while that press tour was happening. So 2024, I think overall, yes, some other great things happened as well, but I think towards the end of the year, these were the things that most people were talking about.
Talk about, of course, those big openings. Indeed, Wicked had the world premiere in Sydney. And we remember, talk about Taylor Swift just earlier. We were at Sydney's Central Station for something else. I'm not sure why we were there, but it was just unreal.
Yeah.
Where every young person, I mean, it was just packed with young people, especially the girls, and their outfits to go for the concert.
Yes.
It was just, it's amazing. I mean, her marketing team is probably the best in the world.
Yeah.
The way they market Taylor, or at least the way they marketed her during 2024, has been just unbelievable. So if you're looking to launch a new brand into the new year, I think that's a good case study. It's just brilliant how she's executed almost everything to perfection.
Yeah.
And that's how you earn the millions, the billions at the end of the day, and have such a successful story. Talk about Sabrina Carpenter, Taylor Swift, Ariana Grande and her team connecting, of course, Wicked, the musical, the movie, which finally opened and lived to its expectations. You can't say that a lot, connecting a lot of movies, but this one did. Surely, if you speak to anybody who watched the musical, they would, they would agree and admit that this was equally good. And a lot of people are now waiting for the next installment, from what I gathered. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about, of course, the highlights 2024, as well as playing you the biggest songs that we've had this year on the Brad and Kiara Show.
You got a lot of nerve, don't you, baby? I only hit the curb 'cause you made me. You're telling all your friends that I'm crazy, like I'm the only one. Why'd you throw them stones if you had a wild heaven on it too? Living in your big glass house with the view. I thought you knew I had some help. It ain't like I can make this kind of mess all by myself. Don't act like you ain't helped me pull that bottle off the shelf. Be deep in every weekend. If you couldn't tell, they say teamwork makes a dream work. Hell, I had some help. You thought I'd take the blame for us to crumble and go around like you ain't guilty of something. Already lost the game that you've been running. Guess it's catching up to you. You think that you're so innocent after all that you did. I ain't an angel, you ain't even sent. Can't wash our hands of this. I had some help. It ain't like I can make this kind of mess all by myself. Don't act like you ain't helped me pull that bottle off the shelf. Been deep in every weekend. If you couldn't tell, they say teamwork makes the dream work. Hell, I had some help. It takes two to break a heart in two. Ooh, baby, you blame me, and baby, I blame you. Oh, if that ain't the truth, I had some help. It ain't like I can make this kind of mess all by myself. Don't act like you ain't helped me pull that bottle off the shelf. Been deep in every weekend. If you couldn't tell, they say teamwork makes a dream work. Hell, I had some help.
Your home for all your feel-goods, connecting the year 2024. Our biggest songs, ladies and gentlemen, the most played on the Brad and Kiara Show. We got more of it coming right at you. And it is that time of year that, of course, you go into the Sri Lankan shops, for us especially outside Sri Lanka, to ensure that calendar it's not even the new year. What is this? And yeah, that conversation happens, of course, with Ranjit in this part of the world. and so many others that we bump into. At the end of the day, I still believe in the old calendars that I still have in the studios as well here in Sydney. It kind
More
of
than
helps
one,
you.
by the way.
You need that.
Because you
that,
need one at every vantage point.
Yes, that's how you remember. Oh, it's February, January. Oh, goodness. It's a Poya Day in Colombo. It's that day in Colombo. I mean, it's kind of good. I mean, if you're used to that, I think you need it. And now, of course, over the last few years with, cost of living and everything, the number of calendars are declining. It's a terrible situation. But
you mean the supply, not the amount that you have in the house.
Yeah, that is the hard work and dedication, determination, application that I somehow end up getting all this. So I need to do my rounds to all the Sri Lankan shops and remind them that I've been their customer over the years, and then the reward is a calendar that I get. So hopefully I will get more calendars. That's the thing. But diaries have kind of died out, right?
Yes.
I remember back in the day, that used to be another thing. My mom still uses diaries from 1980s to do various things. So, that used to be another one, but I'm guessing...
Although, I have to say, most people have taken up journaling quite a bit now, as a way to wrap up their day. They do quite a bit of journaling. So I guess there is an element of using a diary still, although they don't call it that.
It is very important, just that the digital world has taken over and, killed most of these good things that we had back in the day. But let's wait and see as to how things roll. If you just tune in, this is the Brad and Kiara Show. As always, from Sydney, Australia, there is a treat to, of course, be able to connect with you.
Hey, good morning to you. I'm Shani. And I'm Sashenka. We host Kids Power Play today at 1 o'clock, right here on Triple H. But right now, you are listening to the Brad and Kiara Show, the best way to start your weekend.
Thank you very much, guys. That's it on the show for this year. That's right, 2024. And the Brad and Kiara Show comes to an end. We will meet you next year, 2025. Hopefully with, of course, some exciting things that are in the pipeline. And it should be, of course, something good. So quite a lot of things that you could expect and experience through the Brad and Kiara Show as we look towards 2025.
And with that, we wish you all the very best for the upcoming year. We hope you have a fantastic time bringing it in with your friends and family. And of course, do something for yourself. Prioritize yourself as well. Until we talk to you again next weekend, take care and stay safe.
Say it with me as always, Jaya Veva, this time from the Illawarra region of New South Wales. We'll continue to explore this part of Sydney or New South Wales and give you more details next weekend. But until next weekend, 2025, it's goodbye, God bless from the Brad and Kiara Show. Leave you with an absolutely beautiful song, a song that we want, a song of hope, if you ask me, by the great Andrea Bocelli, Because We Believe.
Guarda fuori già mattina, questo è un giorno che ricorderai. Alzati in fretta e vai, c'è chi credente non ti arrendere. No.
Luister naar de zon, zij roept je na. Dit is jouw moment, dus ga nu maar staan. En wees niet bang voor het licht dat je voelt op je gezicht. Het is echt bedoeld voor jou.
Like stars across the sky, e per vincere tu dovrai vincere. We were born to shine, all of us here because
a time. We walk out on our own and into the light. The moment one life.